powerful word in the whole world. It starts from your mouth, goes deep inside your stomach. It activates all the part of your body. You are all young pharmacists. You know the anatomy. So this is one word that involves all the parts of your body and your mind and soul as well. In Hindu culture, we always start anything with Om, because that focuses your attention on this. Well, when I met Satish Dai in Kathmandu, I had probably thought that he would be at some time in a place like this, and today my dream has come true. I always want to be along with the youth. Today I am here, and I am very happy to see all of you, and I am very happy to see Satish Dai in this position. Well, there are a lot of topics that we discussed that we will be discussing today in the presentation. So I said that we will not have any kind of a formal presentation. Okay. We'll have these sessions very interactive, wherein you are comfortable. Your comfort matters more to me than my comfort. So we will discuss the roles and responsibilities of a pharmacist in the healthcare system. We will discuss about the healthcare system, the global healthcare system. We will discuss about the demand of a talented pharmacist in the global scenario today. We will also discuss about the paradigm shift of global healthcare scenario with reference to therapeutic, non-therapeutic and supplement medicines, awareness and affordability of healthcare products, and most importantly, the entrepreneurship opportunities that are there in front of you. You all must have known that people say that health is wealth. I would just like to say few words which our parents have taught us. When the wealth is lost, nothing is lost. When health is lost, something is lost. The character is lost, everything is lost. So it's all related to it. People run after wealth. But wealth is the most fragile thing that is available to everyone. Try losing your health, you can gain wealth. Try losing your character, you can gain more wealth. Correct me if I am wrong. So what is the easiest thing to gain? Is wealth. But I would say that wealth should not be something that can be transacted. Wealth should be something that could be inherited. Wealth is something that is within you. For me, my greatest wealth is me, myself, itself. So you have to think in that direction. As a young pharmacist, you all have very great responsibilities. you have very great responsibilities, because the first three lines which I said, when health is lost, something is lost. So you are the pillars who can, as a public health servants, give to the society which no one else can do. Today when we talk here, we have 7.5 billion people across the globe. That's the population of the world. Out of which 1.5 billion is India, 300 million is Nepal. And the first and foremost need for anyone is a robust healthcare system. The country in which we live, the country where we belong to, as compared to the developed countries, USA or Europe, we are backward. Because our healthcare is not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. We have a healthcare system that is fragile. Probably that is because our healthcare professionals are not so ethical. They are not so serious the way it should be. A poor man comes with a health hazard. He is exploited. He is extorted. He is extorted. He is made scared. That has been the trend in the market. You as healthcare profession, let me tell you one thing very important is that let us not deviate from our ethics. I started this company not for the purpose of earning money, but for doing good for others. I've been selected as whatever top CEOs, not because I'm one of the richest person. No, I'm not. I'm rich in values. Self-contentment is most important asset of any human being. You should feel that you are the greatest person on this earth. You need not follow everyone. Make yourself your own ideal and follow yourself. You will see the difference. A group of people forming an organization. As you all are a pharmacist, you will be knowing that the best machine on this earth is the human body. And the best coordinated machine is the human body. The single living unit is called a cell. A group of cells performing same function is known as a tissue. A group of tissues performing same function is known as an organ. And a group of organs performing the same system is known as an organ system. And a group of organ system forms the human body. It's so simple from there. So, we should learn the sense of organization from our body, the sense of discipline from our body. Our body is the best organization in the world. You are the best person for yourself, for your own learning. You don't have to look at anybody else. Don't have to look at it. Now, to do big things in life, you need to organize. You need to organize like-minded people. As our body has organized like-minded tissue performing the same function, that's why there's an organ. Say if the tissues of heart, they are not combined, and they say 50% says, no, I'll facilitate the heart to pump, and 50% says, no, I disagree with you, I'll not facilitate the heart to pump. So what will happen? There will be dysfunction, right? So in the same manner, when we want to do something big, we have to organize things. The first thing that comes in our mind, for everyone, is fear of failure. हम ये करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन क्या अगर हम नहीं कर पाए? लोग क्या कहेंगे? फ्रेंड्स क्या सोचेंगे? मेरी फैमिली क्या सोचेगी? What will they think? So that is fear. Fear for what? Fear of failure. If I don't succeed, what will I say to myself? So most important thing is that you should have a very high level of self-confidence. And anything, anywhere in the world, like I gave you an introduction that the single and the smallest living unit is a cell. It starts from a single unit. Success cannot be achieved overnight. It starts with you. आप खुद शुरू करेंगे, आपके पीछे लोग आएंगे, and you will have more followers, you will have multiple followers, and that is the way you go ahead. How many of you know Tony Blair? How many of you know Tony Blair? Who was Tony Blair? You can Google and see. When? (1997). So it took 97 years. He was from a party called the Labour Party of UK. Labour Party of UK started off in 1900. In the year 1900, Labour Party was formed. Labour Party was formed by few labourers. You see these labourers, they work in the construction, they work in the field and all. So it was the industrial labour in the UK, like some like-minded labourers, they formed the Labour Party of UK. Today, Labour Party is the largest party in the whole of Europe, with a primary membership of 4,30,000. Tony Blair assumed the position of the Prime Minister, and to me, he was the best Prime Minister and the strongest Prime Minister of UK. So, you see the genesis. When like-minded people come together, anything is possible. Everything is possible. Okay, let's go to another country, say India. How many of you know Narendra Modi? All of you know? How many of you know Shyama Prasad Mukherjee? How many of you know? In the year 1951, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee was the person who started the Bharatiya Janata Party. But we don't know. That shows that we know the present. We forget the past. We don't visualize the future. If we have to be a successful person, know the past. Visualize the future and act in the present. It's very important. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee was the person who started Bharatiya Janata Party in the year 1951. At that point in time, Narendra Modi was a small child. He took the legacy ahead. Today he is the most powerful man in the whole world. Russia is looking at him. Ukraine is looking at him that if he says to Putin that stop the war, Putin will agree to that. So that he has gained over a period of time, this all has happened because of the organization. He's come from the bottom. He's come from the bottom. Assuming power, you cannot fly down from the top and assume power. Even if you assume such a kind of a power, it would be temporary. Power comes from the feeling of the people, the emotional connect that you have with the people. As I said, that same kind of cells form a tissue, same kind of tissues form an organ system in the human body. And we are very powerful because we have a very organized body. That is how it happens. Anyway, I would like this session to be very interactive. It's not that it should not be a monologue. It should be a